Welcome to our Community Partner Spotlight Series for the Coeur d'Alene, North Idaho Pride Alliance Virtual Pride Month. And my name is Kris Arnett. I'm a board member with the North Idaho Pride Alliance. And today we are proud to be featuring Emily with Blue Sage Bodyworks. And I'll be talking with her today, and she's going to tell us about her business. But she's been such a strong partner with us in the past. She's been to our Pride in the Parks and a big promoter of, the rainbow diversity in our community. And we're really proud to feature her today. And so I want to introduce you guys to Emily from Blue Sage Bodyworks. Say hi, Emily. How are you doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
Good. I appreciate you being here today. Yeah. First of all, tell us about your business, Blue Sage Bodyworks. So how long have you been here and how's it going in our community?
Okay, so I am actually located in Mullan, Idaho, so on the other end of the valley a little bit. So it's about a 45-minute drive away from Coeur d'Alene. But I do massage therapy and I do different modalities, really customizing it to whoever I'm seeing. I don't do just the standard same massage for people. I do a lot of spiritual and emotional and energy work along with my work. So yeah.
Well, how long have you been working in our area here?
I've been here since 2015, and it's just been kind of a slow growth. Like I started working out of my house, and then I got into an office space, and I've been here in Mullan with this space for a little over 2 years now.
Nice.
So yeah.
Well, very, very good. Now, do you just do it there at the space? Do you do you go to people's homes or businesses?
Yes, I do both. I have the majority of the people, and especially with everything going on with the COVID and stuff, I probably won't be doing mobile as much just because I can control the environment here, whereas I can't at somebody's home. Yes, I usually do. I usually have the summer stocked full of doing events like Pride and different things like that, where I set up a booth. And one by one, they've been slowly canceling. So that's not going to be going on this year, but that's normally the case.
Now, have you worked with other organizations? I know you were a small business, but, you partnered with the Pride Alliance, since you've been here, and we really appreciate it. Are there other organizations that you work with?
Well, I work with the Silver Valley Chamber of Commerce. I am not officially a member with them, but I do like their farmers markets, and I'll do some of the events they do here. And as far as specifically with the Pride community, I want to see if I want to find more that I can kind of partner with. So I am putting my feelers out to find out who I can align myself with in that way. So
right. Well, how is it in the Silver Valley? I mean, is there a sense of community, like our rainbow community? How is it? Because we're here in Kootenai and in Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls. I know it's very different where you're at. So how is that for you?
Well, it's it's kind of an interesting place, because the people that I know are very loving and very accepting, and there haven't been any issues. I've, known quite a few people up here that have lived here with their partners and their children and have been wonderful. Like, they've been accepted very well by the community. And I know that I just got put into a group that there's a support group for LGBT here in the Silver Valley that I just got put into. Nice. And I'm hoping that I'll start doing some advocate stuff with like the Shoshone Crisis Center. So
nice.
Yeah, because they asked me specifically if I would be willing to come and train to do that kind of work for that population. So so that's still in the works. See if that works. So,
well, that's wonderful. I mean, it's just nice to hear that there's interest in just having healing spaces and safe spaces. And it sounds like, when you meet people, it gives them an opportunity to, like, any kind of misperceptions or barriers to come down, and that's good to hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, do you come to Kootenai very often, or are you staying in Shoshone?
Well, I mean, recently, obviously, I'm staying up in this area, but I'm usually up there at least 2 to 3 times a month. So it just kind of depends. Sometimes I have had clients up there, and sometimes just kind of depends on what's going on. So or like events and different things. But yeah, so I mean, I'm up there quite a bit, not every week, not every day, but up there pretty regularly. So,
well, why don't you you and I have talked about this before we did this interview. Tell me a little bit, and everybody else, how was it for you during the COVID, when everything shut down? What was that experience as a small business owner and for you?
Well, it was really working with overcoming a lot of fear and a lot of unrest and just unknowing, like knowing what was going to happen, and wondering if I could practice safely, and so I just tried to take it really and truly step by step and moment by moment, and not let myself get overwhelmed by it, and just like, okay, I'm gonna start implementing what I can to start to have a deeper level of protection in my office. And it's made me way more vigilant about making sure my doorknobs and the light switches and stuff are clean, and so I just stepped up I already do a really thorough disinfection in between each client, but this has really just made me hone in and focus on where I could be better and what I could do different, and just to provide a safer space.
Right. I think everybody's been thrown in there like, wow, what can I do better? That's good to hear.
Yep.
Yeah. But you're open again and practicing again, is that right?
Yeah, we were able to open as of in the phase 2 for massage therapy. I have to wear a mask during the massage, and I have masks available for clients if they so choose, but it's a requirement for me to wear one.
Right. And so is your clientele, are they feeling pretty comfortable? Are they coming back, or would you say that it's a little bit slower right now?
It's a little bit slower. People are still kind of feeling a bit scared and a little bit, and so I have all of the steps and procedures that I'm doing for disinfection and doing my part to try and have the protocols posted outside so that they can kind of feel comfortable. I need to update my website with those things just so that people are reassured that I'm doing whatever I can to help prevent any kind of spread.
Right. So. Because, massage therapy is such a critical piece for many people's mental health.
Absolutely. Mine included.
Right. Right. So it's good that we can get the word out there that your business is doing everything by the book, staying clean. You're out there to make sure people know that you're doing it right, and that's good. And we're happy to help get that word out there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit, how do you think that your business works to promote diversity and inclusion in our community? How would you say you do that?
Well, I see, like supporting the Pride thing is a really big thing for me. Even if I can't get there and set up a booth, at least making donations. And like I said, I'm open to finding more ways to being able to help. And so that's the direction that I'm going to be moving, in just expanding myself and expanding my understandings and my horizons about what's available out there and what I can do to support the community.
Right.
So I'd like to be more involved in that type of thing.
Yeah, well, you're doing that today by having this conversation, and
Thank you.
That you're definitely an ally of the North Idaho Pride Alliance, and I know it's been a pleasure for me to get to know you better as we've been working on getting this interview together.
It's been a fun challenge.
I love that. Well, before we go, is there anything else you'd like our community to know about your business or yourself?
Well, I just wanted everybody to know that everybody that's been, considered as the essential workers, that I am offering a discount to people that have been continuing to work during this time and, trying to keep our country and our space moving, so I'm offering a discount, and I'm offering to the essential workers as well as to, firefighters, policemen, nurses, any of the people that have been on the front lines basically with this. I would like to, extend that to everybody that has had that. So I've had a little bit of time to be able to work on my business and, make sure that I'm doing these things, but they're the ones that are, dealing with everything, in the front lines. So I'd like to be able to help them out in the way that I can. So.
Yeah, I am certain a lot of essential workers out there could really use a session right now. That's wonderful.
Right.
All right, so that's wonderful. You heard it, everybody. Emily's got a discount. If you're an essential worker, give her a call.
Yep.
That's just great. Well, I just want to thank you so much for the work that you're doing, in Mullan and Shoshone, and thank you so much for being such a wonderful partner with the Pride Alliance. And we're definitely going to continue to be calling you to do future projects together.
Great, thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to it.
All right, well, thank you. So good to see you today. And happy
you too.
Pride.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.